Okay, got a request for Fawkes. That is Dumbledore's pet bird, the phoenix. Anyways, phoenixes are awesome. The song of a phoenix has magical properties that inject bravery and courage into the listener. Ooh, and we did watch in when Fawkes came down and dropped his little tears on the scar, and it just healed and can bring people back and heal things. Yeah, and their feathers go in wands. So they're pretty amazing birds. Anyways, we'll learn more about those in a second. So we're gonna start with his head. His head is kind of smaller, so we're gonna do a circle up here for the head. So you have a head there, and now we're gonna do its body. So leave a space in there, and now do its circle body. And now we're gonna connect it. So we're gonna make this, you wanna come in a little bit, and then it's gonna come out. So it looks like looks almost like a pinball. Okay, so it looks like a pinball now, but we're gonna elongate this. So we're gonna bring this down and then back up again. So it's looking pretty funny, but in the end, you're gonna see that it all comes together. Okay, so let's do his, well now, you know what, we can erase in here. Let's just get rid of that part. We don't need that anymore. So we're gonna add to it. What else do I know? The phoenixes are a large, swan-sized scarlet magical bird with red and gold plumage. Plumage is the feathers. All right, so we're gonna do its beak. So right coming out of here, we're gonna do a line there, and then we're gonna go across a line here. So that's part of its beak, and then his beak is gonna come down. And this part right here, it almost looks like a rounded square. This is where the eye is. He's got black little beady eyes. We're gonna put in there. Sharpie that puppy in. And now we are gonna go around the outside, and then we're gonna come across and have it connect, okay? So we can erase right in here because we don't need that anymore. And we'll bring it across so it looks good. And then we're gonna give his nostril, bloop, bloop, little nostril in there. And around his face, it's like the golden plumage. So you're just gonna make a scalloped boop, boop, go around the outside, the whole thing. Okay. And now we're gonna put its feathers coming off the back end. So we're gonna make it come out. And now we're gonna put some plumage in there. Bloop, a little scallop plumage. Oh, looks lovely. You can make this longer if you want. So now we're gonna erase just a little bit in here, not all of it. So this line stays there, that stays there, and this all staying there. Okay, and then now we can put the plumage of where the red comes down. So we're just gonna make scalloped edge. And all along here, you can just do little bloop, bloop. So if you do this, it just kind of looks like it's feathers. Super drop. And I will show you how I colored it after. Okay, so that part's done. Now we're gonna do its legs in here. So coming out of here, its legs. Now you want to erase somewhat in here. Super job. And then we're gonna put his talons or claws coming out here. I didn't do the best job on it, so I'm sure you could probably do even better job. And so we'll do the same thing here. And you can either use a ruler, or if you don't have a ruler, of course, just use your pencil case, and you can just make this go across. There you go. So it has something it can lean on. All right, so now we're gonna put its tail plumages. So they're gonna come out here. You can make them extra long, because they actually are really long. And I just did one in the middle, and then I did 2 on either side. So there's one here, one here. We're gonna do another one, okay? And then we're gonna have its wings. So coming out from right here, we're gonna put his wings in. So they come out far, and then they come in, and then they're just gonna kind of twinkle below. So do the same thing, kind of tick, 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 other side. And I'm also gonna bring these plumages, bring it down like this. So it looks like this is like the under part where it's darker in here. So same thing on this side. So we will be coloring that darker. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my ultra fine Sharpie, and then I'm gonna use my other one to go around the outside. So let's go there, and I've got more fun facts. Okay, so before I put my Sharpie, I forgot I'm putting in some feathers here. So you're just gonna be making it look like there's lots of feathers. Okay, all right, so let's use my big Sharpie on the outside. All right, erase time. got our colors here. What else do we know? Okay, so they are the most important and, independent and detached creature in the world. They like to be alone. They're their own little beings, so they're not all warm and cozy like a puppy. And phoenix usually nest in mountain peaks, and they are gentle herbivores. So they don't eat any meats or rats or things like that. And when a phoenix approaches his burning day, they resemble a half-plucked turkey because all their feathers start falling off. And then they burst into flames, and it's just a pile of ashes. And then from that ashes becomes a new baby phoenix. And it says that it only takes a couple days and they become a full-grown phoenix again. So it's kind of impressive. I do love when Harry Potter, when Fawkes was looking a little sad and just burst into flames. And then Dumbledore's like, well, it's about time, because he was looking so bad. I thought that was funny. So you're going to take your yellow and do its plumage around his face, yellow. And I did a touch of yellow on top of his nose, okay? And then I did a touch of yellow on the outside of his wings. Give it a little burst of brightness. And then all of this in here is going to be yellow down here on his little chest, tum-tum, okay? And then down here, I colored all of the left side yellow on all of the tail feathers. And then I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do after that. And then I painted looks like his stand that he sits on. I also did a combination of colors. So in his feet, I did do some yellow, but I'm also gonna put some gray and brown in there too. So we'll just start with yellow. Okay, so the underneath part, I started off with, did I have my red? Here's my red. So I'm gonna do the base coat of red, but I want it to be darker, so I'm gonna put black in there also. So I'm starting with red. Right underneath here, and then we're gonna put black on top. So you're gonna get your black and then just go over it to make it extra dark. You know what, and I might even go over it red one more time, because it looks like I didn't make it dark enough with the red. So I'm gonna go over this one more time. That bold look. Okay, now for I'm gonna get orange. So around its head, I'm gonna do a layer of orange, like a burst of sunshine or a lion's mane. And then I'm just gonna do spots of orange around here. So I'm gonna put a little orange here, a little orange here. And I'm gonna put some orange on the feathers right here. Do the same thing on this side. It's gonna go into red, but you start with that. And then down of his tum-tum, I'm gonna do orange down here. And then I'm gonna slowly go lighter and lighter. So as I'm coming up, I'm gonna make it go lighter. And blend that into the yellow. If you want, you can always put a little bit of orange. I didn't on that one, under the feathers right here. Kind of look like they're overlapping. Okay, And we'll put a little here. The rest is going to be red, but we'll just make it so it blends. So you can take that red again, and you're going to press hard down here. And then you can lightly just do lighter and lighter as you come up so it blends into the orange. Okay, so you see how I just kind of like blended that in so it looks like it's going different colors. And then all up here is going to be red. So you can make it super dark down here. And then kind of bring it up, go around your oranges. You can even do some more spots if you want to. Bloop, 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 bloop. Okay. And as you come up, just go lighter and lighter. You can put a couple of dark spots in there. So I'm just kind of going medium red, and I'll probably put some red spots in there. Oh, you know what? Let's get the yellow back out. There's a little bit of yellow up here in its hair. And did I see more yellow? Oh, I think I actually put some yellow in here. Okay. All right, go back to the red, because all of this is going to be red here. And as you don't go over the yellow, kind of go around it. And now I'm going to give it some red spots. It just kind of gives it a lot of character here. Just giving it some darks and lights. Okay, same down here. We're going to go deep red with this. Around this edge. And as it's coming over, I'm just going to go a little bit lighter as it goes into the orange. Same thing on this side, deep red, and it blends in with the orange. So what I did for down by the tail feathers, I did all deep red on the right side of the feather like this. And then I'm just gonna bring it in, make some lines here, and I'm gonna bring some orange in there too afterwards. And now bring some orange in there. So you can play with that and get creative. Make it how you want. It also, if it's a shadow under here, so after you've colored all that, you can either take gray or black and just make a shadow by just giving a coat over this whole thing. And then I'm going to take gray. Do I have gray? Yes, I do. For the talons, putting some gray over that. And I think I might even be putting some brown on there. Okay. And then his whole beak is going to be gray. And you guys can give it any color background. I just gave it gray because I thought, you know, it's a somber thing. It looks somber. Go around the outside with gray. And I think I went in there with tan, it looks like. I'm just giving a little bit of color on the beak with tan. And you can do the same thing with your talons if you want. And I also went along the branch, the golden branch that he's holding on to. Looks like I pressed a bit harder on my yellow that I didn't do here. So I'll come in here and I'll give it more of a brightness. think you got it. You can add some more darks and lights and make it look how you want. But good luck, guys.